Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're going to be filming another makeup tutorial today. I have seen some comments and some messages of people asking where my vlogs have went, but I am going to start vlogging again next week because I bought myself a new camera. This is a dejah Pocket Osmo camera and it literally looks like the cutest little robot. I've wanted one of these for so long because they look so much better for vlogging. So I finally bought myself one and I'm so excited to use it. So I'm actually going to be vlogging next week, I think. But I'm also just loving filming these makeup tutorials. Today I thought we could take a little break from the full glam and I'll just show you like my everyday makeup. I feel like I have like 4 different makeup types that I do and I could probably film a tutorial for each of them. So I've got like full glam, which is my go-to glam that I just posted. Today we'll do everyday makeup. And then I feel like you've got natural makeup and no makeup. So I feel like I'm going to try and hit all 4 of these. So yeah, today let's just do some casual everyday makeup. I also got a text this morning telling me that my Rhode gifting is out for delivery. So I'm hoping that that gets delivered by the time I'm finished filming and we can try the new lip liners out because I've been seeing them everywhere and I am desperate to try them. Okay, let's get started. The skin is not skinning today. I picked my chin pretty badly last night, so now I literally have like scabs here. So that's not great. Always starting off my skin prep with the Rhode glazing milk. Just makes my skin feel so nourished and moisturised. Then going in with a little bit of this caffeine eye cream from the Inkey list. Eye cream is so important for me because for some reason I get the driest like inner corners and inner eyelids here. So I need to always make sure that it's nice and moisturised. And for my everyday makeup, I like to go in with a bit of a lighter moisturiser. This one is the Glow Daily Vitamin C Cream from Ren. And it's more like a thin gel moisturiser. Because I don't use as many powders and stuff for my everyday makeup, I don't feel like I need a super thick moisturiser. And I'm trying to use more vitamin C on my skin at the moment so I can try and fade these scars. And I'm using a different foundation today, guys. We're going in with the Haus foundation and I'm picking that up on my sponge. This is my favourite everyday foundation. I'd say it's either this or the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. But my NARS one is in my fake tan shade. This Haus one is a way better shade for like my everyday makeup. This is shade 230 Light Medium Cool. I absolutely love the formula of this foundation. It's a medium coverage so you can still like see my freckles and stuff through it, but the finish is so nice. It's a very skin-like foundation. I think that's my Rhode PR. Yes, oh my god, I cannot wait to try these. Let's set this aside and try these at the end. Okay, back to what I was saying about the foundation. It's basically like a my skin but better kind of foundation. I don't think I've ever actually told you guys my skin type, but I'd say I have like normal to dry skin and it's turning a bit more combination but mostly leaning on the drier side, and I find this foundation is so nice and like hydrating. It never clings to any dry patches. Like these scabs down here, it's just sitting on them perfectly. The shade range for this foundation is also amazing. I feel like usually I can quite easily pick my shade out, even like online. But when I was getting this foundation, I was literally sitting there for like 15 minutes swatching and trying different shades on because there's such a wide range and so many different undertones. So I feel like there's really a shade for everyone with this foundation, which we love. And for concealer, I'm using my Milk Future Fluid. I use this in the shade 5W, and this concealer is so good for an everyday makeup because it's really buildable. So it's not like full coverage right off the bat, and it's got that same like luminous skin-like finish as the Haus foundation. So they work really nice together. Giving you a little close-up of the skin just so you can see how nice those products sit. My skin just looks so fresh and dewy. Moving on to cream bronzer. My favourite one for everyday is this Patrick Ta She's Bronzed Bronzer Duo, and I'm taking this on my Morphe R46 brush. When I do my full glam, I use the Huda Tan Tour, but this Patrick Ta formula is just a little bit more sheer and a bit more glowy. It just looks a bit more natural on the skin. And I love this shade. It looks like a proper like sun-kissed tan shade. It's like a nice bronzy, glowy tan vibe. And I'm also going to use it to contour my nose. This is the Patrick Ta for Contour 3 brush. It's the same way that I normally do, making 2 lines down the bridge of my nose and taking a clean part of my beauty blender and just lightly tapping that in. Okay, and for blush, I think I'm going to use Patrick Ta again because he just came out with 4 new blush duos and there's 2 of them that I have been loving. We've got She's Seductive and She Goes to the Gym, and I just love how muted these colours are, but on the skin they're actually so pretty. He also came out with this bright red one that I'm a little bit intimidated to try, but I'm going to have to try it soon because wow. That is like true red. I'm going to start with She's Seductive, and then if I want more colour, I'm going to add a bit of She Goes to the Gym. I also got this new brush in the PR package. I'm not sure if it is new or if it's always been there, but it's new to me. It's the For Face 6 brush. So I'm just picking up some of the cream on the more dense side. I like to work the product right into the brush and tapping that on my cheekbones. I love that shade. In the pan, it doesn't look like it's going to be much, but on your cheeks, it's so pretty. It's like a really muted natural pink. I apply my blush literally over my entire cheek, like from the apple of my cheek all the way up here to underneath my eyes. I like to go back in with a little bit of concealer after my blush just to brighten back up my inner corners and clean everything up. And I'm just going to let that sit for a little second while I spot conceal. Picking up my NARS Pot Concealer in the shade Macadamia and just going in and cancelling out these blemishes. My skin is actually getting better, thank God. So now it's just like the scars and marks left behind that I need to cover. Tapping that out, making sure it's all really nice and blended. Okay, now let's blend this inner corner concealer out, cleaning up my nose contour a little bit, and any blush that I've brought too far in. I feel like this extra layer of concealer really just gives you that seamless blend from your blush to your under eye. And now I'm going to go ahead and set with my Charlotte Tilbury powder, my favourite powder ever, making sure any creases are blended out and lightly patting that in. If anyone's looking for a more affordable alternative to this powder, I would really recommend the Maybelline Fit Me Press powder. I used to use that for years before I started using the Charlotte Tilbury one, and also the Tower 28 one is a pretty good dupe. Specifically the pink shade of the Tower 28 powder, it's honestly not even pink, like at all, but it's such a similar shade to my Charlotte Tilbury one, and this is shade Fair in Charlotte Tilbury. But yeah, this is a very good dupe. Okay, now I'm going in with a brush and I'm just really lightly setting the rest of my face, a little bit on my forehead, just anywhere that I don't want to get shiny. I like to set my jawline too because for some reason that's where my makeup always starts wearing off first. Now I'm going to go in and set both these creams with the powders. Starting with the bronzer, I'm just picking up the powder and lightly blending that over just to set the cream, and I'm also just putting this all over my eyelid. This is such an easy powder bronzer formula to work with. It's nice and sheer and buildable. A little bit on my nose. Now going in with the powder blush on the same brush that I used last time and just using the fluffier side. And press this on top and bringing that blush back because sometimes the cream blush just gets lost. I might even put a little on the bridge of my nose. Super cute. And for my brows, I literally just do the exact same thing as when I do a full glam. Starting with my Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. Just brush that all the way through my brow and get all the hairs into place. And then going in with my Maybelline Build-A-Brow and filling in any sparse areas. I feel like I accidentally just went in with a little bit too much product, so I'm literally just going to take a spoolie and brush it out, and that just tones everything down. Okay, and for my eyes, I don't really do eyeshadow for my everyday makeup. All I'm going to do is just take some of that powder bronzer and pick it up on a little eyeshadow brush. I already have this all over my lid, but I'm just going to define the outer corner a little bit more. Blending it into the outer corner of my eye and up towards my temples. And I'm also taking it on a little small brush and just running it along my lower lash line. So I feel like you just need to even it out. And then I'm just going to take a light coloured eyeshadow just to brighten up my inner corners. I always do this. I just love how open and bright it makes my eyes look. And now it kind of looks like I done an eyeshadow look, but I didn't. And now I'm going to curl my lashes with my tweezerman lash curler. And I'm literally clamping this like right at the root. But this eyelash curler is so good. And once I've curled both eyes, I like to go in and just do another little squeeze on each, just to make sure they're really curled. I'm not putting on any fake lashes today, so we're going to use the Refy Lash Sculpt. This is the best, most lengthening mascara on earth. It's got this little comb applicator, and I find it easiest to apply this if I'm looking down into a mirror. And you just put the comb right at the base of your lashes and wiggle it up. Can you see that? Literally no other mascara can make my eyelashes look like this. It's so good. Because it's a comb as well, it just separates each lash so perfectly. The length that this gives your lashes is honestly insane. And it's one of the only mascaras where the curl actually holds. So when I use this, my lashes literally stay like this all day. It's literally my holy grail. The only downfall of this mascara is that it makes your lashes so long that it touches the skin up here. And if you have oily eyelids or if you've not set your lids with powder, it can transfer. But apart from that, I think this is the best mascara ever. Now I'm just going to add my little beauty marks with my freckle tint. Okay, now we can try the new Rhode lip liners. Let's just do a little unboxing as well. I honestly cannot get over the campaign for these lip liners. They look insane. Okay, so these are the new Rhode lip shapers and I got to pick 4 different shades, and then they also sent me a top up of the lip peptide treatments. Oh, and in here I've got a little Rhode travel mirror. This is heavy. That's literally like weighted. Oh my god, I've never had this lip treatment before. I thought this was just the original like clear one, but this is salted caramel. I've never had this one. Oh wow, that smells so good. Okay, I picked the shades Lunge, Lean, Twist and Press. This is what they look like. And they've got a little shade swatch here on the side, which is cute. Okay, this is all 4 of the shades. I'm gonna swatch them on my hand. First off, we've got Press, then Twist, Lean and Lunge. Okay, out of all these swatches, I think Lean is going to be my favourite, the second one from the top here. First thing that I thought when I saw these is that they look really similar to the Refy blur liners. I feel like no one had ever done a thick lip liner like this before, and you can see the Rhode one here is also a really thick lip liner. So I'm very intrigued to see how these compare. The Refy formula is like a dry, like matte blurring formula. I'm going in here with the shade Lean. Okay, the formula is definitely very different to the Refy one. That shade is so nice. This formula is definitely closer to like your average lip liner. It's really soft and creamy. Like this just goes on like butter. It's got this little silicone tip on the end as well, so you can blend it without using your fingers. Okay, that is a really nice lip liner formula. It's meant to give you that like effortless, like contoured lip look. And this is exactly the kind of shade that I go for my everyday makeup. So I love that. Okay, I love her. And now I'm gonna grab the Ribbon Peptide Lip Treatment. I'm so happy that they've sent me a top up of this because I ran out of this months ago and you can't order Rhode to the UAE. So I'm so happy that I've got it in PR. Oh my god, I've missed this. This looks good over literally any lip liner. Yay! The only thing left to do is a little spritz of setting spray, and I'm using the Refy Face Setter. Okay, and that is my everyday makeup routine. Nice and simple. Hopefully that was easy enough to follow. A little bit of a shorter video today, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. Like I always say, anything that you want me to film, just let me know in the comments and I will do that for you. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.